Hi everyone, and welcome to my humble abode. This is my art room, and here's the beautiful butterfly that is in the front of the room. I've done a tour like this before of my room, but I haven't been here in a long time. You haven't been here in a long time, and it's all brand new. And this is what you can see when you walk in. This is my desk. There's two Ikea desks that are connected in an L shape. One of them is thinner than the other, so this one is a bit thinner compared to the other one. And I have like the computer over there, a printer, and another screen that I use for mirroring whatever is on the other screen. So when I'm filming, I can watch everything that is going on. I have my chair over there and lots of different things around me. I like that painting in the back because that one is one of the first paintings that I made, and it has a lot of energy and it makes me feel really, really great. This mounting thing, this light, my husband recently just mounted for me. I didn't have this as of a few days ago because I really felt like I needed more diffused light so the videos look much better. And now I'm so happy with the way the videos are turning out. And I'm so excited because he also mounted this for me, which is the camera. It's another contraption that can be moved back and forth and also a little bit up and down. So it really gives me a great view on top of this mat. This is the Ken Oliver non-resist mat, heat resist mat, and it's also non-slip. This is the original computer that I worked everything with, but I recently got an extra screen that just mirrors everything and can be here in the front. My husband had an extra screen at work, so he just gave it to me so I could put it and I can watch what I'm doing while I'm recording, or if I have any live things, then I can watch it as well. The other thing I have all over my wall is a lot of artwork that I've done over the years. I love being surrounded by my artwork. That big, large painting over there with the blues and purples, that's one of my original paintings that I did during a paint class. And then all the other things that you've seen in my videos or that I've done for different projects over the years. So I love hanging and being surrounded by that. Over there in the back, I have a fan. It gets really hot here in the summer, and it also gets really cold in the winter. So I do have a heater right here. Now you can see that underneath I have different types of storage units. So for example, I have odds and ends things over there. These are like my old scrapbooking storage units. And that one has like different things like chipboard, metal pieces, foils, like different things, odds and ends, and each box is dedicated for a different one. Right down here is a big mess that my husband's supposed to fix for me soon. He's gonna get all those wires fixed up, and there's a printer underneath. This screen, as I said, I've used for all my recording. And there's another printer that's another type of printer. I don't use it as often. I think it might move, but I'm not sure. I also have here behind, I don't know if you can see, a bunch of artwork that other friends have given me as well. And I also have some hanging from the wall. So if you recognize your artwork, that's because I have it. One of my favorite artworks is that Create with the old paintbrushes that you've seen on my YouTube channel. So that one is hanging right above my desk. I also have this little container. You see my paintbrushes there, the ones that I use. And then I have this with odds and ends tools. And there is some magnets that I've collected from the different places that I've taught. Costa Rica, Panama, and some meaningful magnets as well. So I like that because it's a board, like it has a magnet on it, so I can stick those on. What else? I have a Lazy Susan over there, and that one I can just put other things in it if I want to, or I can bring it into my desk if I want to do some kind of rotating project. Right underneath here, I have paper towel holder. The garbage is there, and then another one. This is my tools right here that I use the most. So for example, I have these tools. There's my palette knives and my silicone brushes. Right underneath, I have like sponge tools. Then I have like inks, I mean to say, some other mixed media stuff. And this cart always sits right beside me, as you can see. I think it's from Michael's, and it has like pens, paint brushes, pencils. It has like gel pens, scissors, all my scissors and tools, and different other pens like acrylic markers, paint brushes, and so forth. In the window, I put a bunch of things that have been gifted to me. So things that people give me from different places that I go to. And at the same time, I have this collection of ATCs. It's pretty full, so I can't even take any more ATCs or exchange them anymore. So I have two different round turnabouts of different ATCs, which is really fun. Usually this desk is it's not as neat as you see it, and it's well used. This is an Ikea cabinet. A lot of people use this one, and some work in progress. Hint, hint. I don't think you've seen it. I should really turn it around so people don't see what it is. So then I have like things like the paints that I use for my classes or for my products. There is the micas. So I do want to say that I do have a lot of things because this is my job, right? And like with any job, you have to invest in things, right? So I have all the like glitter and stuff like that and so forth. So with any job, you have to invest. And I've had to invest in different things, buying products and working for different companies. And that's what happens. You end up investing in that. So this is the view that I have from here. So I have invested now in an extra screen, on the light fixtures, which are really great. And this is my old computer. This is a very old computer, but the Mac computers work really well. So that's great to do that. So I've had to invest and done things like that. Oh, I want to show you here and this is the closet wall. This is a regular bedroom. So here I have hanging all the different badges from either Creativation or from different places that I've gone to teach. So you can see all the different things, like people have given me things. So this is a magnet. I can probably actually put it on my magnet board. There's little flowers, little things. And right behind here, I have first a beautiful thing that was given to me from one of the stores that I teach. It's called Live, Laugh, Love. It's beautiful. And behind that door, there is a Dreamcatcher. I love Dreamcatchers, as you can see. And I made that one as well a long time ago. It's a kind of a vintage Dreamcatcher. And right behind my door, I had my husband install a little coat hanger, or like a, like something to hang things on. And I've actually hung all the different aprons that I have. So the one that I got from Tim Holtz and the Ranger one is there. Then I have a bunch of them that I've gotten either in stores that I've taught or in countries that I went to. So for example, this is a store that I teach right here called Paper Lane Studios. And you can see they're all really well worn up. And I like getting them dirty. So Paper Lane Studios from here. Then I went to Ecuador. And this is the one I got from there. There's the Prima one, Ranger. I have some artwork hanging here from Creativation. There is a one from Costa Rica, one that I got, and one that was from the classes. And this is the one from Ecuador that I got from the classes as well. And this one is one that I made. I don't think I've ever shown this one, but I really like it. So I just think, oh, and I have here hidden the Finnabar. Oh, I have a bag, Lucifer, and I have a Finnabar one as well. So I'll give you an overview of the other side. I love that it's white. As you can see in the back corner over there, there is more artwork and all the Ikea shelves that my husband was so gracious to actually build for me, including some cabinets. So each cabinet, what I do is I end up categorizing it according to what fits in it and also in categories of what I like. In the corner here, I have the Tim Holtz Vagabond. It's a really old one and it works really well. And then a Sizzix one. I don't use it as often because I prefer the one that is automatic. And in here, I have a lot of things that can be used for these. So for example, all the plates, and I have some more storage things, kind of like, this is more like a junky kind of, well, not junky, but it's not as organized. As you can see, I don't organize things as well. There's stuff from Finnabar. There is I think Stencil Area stuff there and joggles. and just different odds and ends. As you go into these ones, what I liked about this is that it has both drawers and cabinets. And I know that many of you have spoken how you guys cannot have and cannot buy a lot of these things. And I always feel very uncomfortable, and I didn't want to show the Lightroom for so long because I felt like it wasn't fair that, you know, like I'm able to do that. But at the same time, as I said, this is my job. So I do want to specify that, and that all of us have something that we need to do in order to work at a specific place. I just want to show you first also at the top. I don't know if you've seen my brush collection, my altered brush collection. I've shown a video regarding this in another video. And you can see they're all hanging at the top. I'd love to add to this collection. Anybody who wants to make one, they're welcome to make me one. Hint, hint, but no rush, no nothing. You see, I have a full wall where I can do this as well. And there's more there. So kind of like what I want to show you. I'm not going to show you every cabinet because some of them are really messy. But for example, my journals, my art journals are right here. There's 2 cabinets of them. Not only journals, but like even books and stuff like that are here. For example, they're at the top. I keep things that I cannot reach. So there is like envelopes that I could use for packing like prizes and stuff like that. I don't even know what's up there because I don't know. Like, let's see what's in here. Oh, this is photographs, like old photographs. Truthfully, they shouldn't be here. I could empty this one up. Now I have down here things that I need, like for example, extra cartridges, and you have like a messy drawer full of like envelopes. What's in this one? More envelopes, as if I would make a lot of cards, which I stopped making, but I still have a bunch of cards. Batteries, pens, like things like that. So that's where it is. I have here, what do I have? Oh, extra paint brushes and lace and different products. Oh, this is my pouring craze that I wanted to do. What's in here? A bunch of like Tim Holtz stuff and stickers and things like that. I mean, I don't always like hold everything. Now, these are cards that I've made over the years of that I can give to people. So I still have a few that I can still give, but I haven't been making any for a while. Some punches, not very organized. These are the only ones that I've kept, even though technically I don't use them anymore. And same here with this. So if I ever need to, I can do that as well. Oh, I have an empty drawer. Good. You see, I don't even know that I have an empty drawer sometime. This is like my traveling one. It has my business cards and things that I take to Creativation. So that's the one. Let's see what else. Oh, like, yeah, stamping tools. That's good. You see, so I categorize things by things. Oh, more paints. So these are the newer paints that came out last year from Finnabar. So I kind of kept them separate just so I could have them separately from the others. But I have so many paints because I've taught so many classes and I need those for that. So for example, these are more like the Sparks from Finnabar, and I just end up kind of putting them there. Let's see what else. Oh, this is where I keep all the foam stamps. So it's a great bin from Ikea, and I just keep all the phone stamps in it and some Tim Holtz stamps, some other type of older stamps, which I guess I have to look. You see, like I have a mess. Like it just looks really organized. More stamps, old stamps from Prima. I don't know. I don't even know like what I have. Oh, I have, see, this is glow in the dark. Like some of the stuff, I don't even know why I have it here. And I have to kind of clean that up. But in the meantime, it's just nice to see. These are the fluid acrylics from Finnabar. Oh, some other stamping tools. So like the scoreboards and some tape. And let's see. Oh, so the foam stuff. As you can see, I'm not as organized as most people. Some gilding stuff. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to show you. Some gilding stuff. I mean, do people actually go through everything? Look at the mess that I have up here. It's all like wired stuff, stones, things like that. Old books. I mean, it's like the list goes on about this stuff that I have. Glue sticks, glue guns, things like this over here. Pearls. So I have pearls and other knickknacks over there. Then I have here, I have some paints. I have 2 drawers of like kind of like odds and end paints. You can see that it's not very neat and organized. Oh, some of these ones are actually dried up. I have to go through these because these are old. These are like from my painting days, and I just kind of kept them. I use them for classes and things like that. What else? What's here? Oh, I have some inks, modeling paste, modeling thin stuff. And let's see, here are like the Distress Oxide inks and ink pads. See, like I have like stuff. Oh, this is really old stuff. Look, I even found like eyelets. So some of the stuff truly is so old, and I just don't know what to do with it. Okay. And oh, and there's some like down there, I think I have like screws and different like washers and stuff like that in this, or metal pieces and so forth. Now I opened this one just to show you. Okay, so this is where I have all my silicone molds and silicone like pieces, some odds and ends here. What do I have here? Some paste, some texture stamps. And here's where I keep, like, again, a mess, all the like seashell stuff, some of the resin stuff, and some wooden embellishments like wooden letters and things like that. I mean, as I said, it's not very organized. This one I'm very proud of. You're going to see this. This my husband built for me. This is cool. This is my stencil area. And I was trying to organize this because I wanted to show it right before. I didn't want to show it when it's all unorganized. I actually got rid of a lot of stencils from here, even though I do have a lot. People do send me a lot of stencils, and I'm very grateful for that. And I've bought so many of these as well. So I have the little ones over here at the bottom, and then I have the bigger ones at the top. And I do refer to these a lot. I use a lot of stencils in my work, so that's why. And up there I have like some napkins, sequins, like little things like tissue paper. I have down here, I have old Prima embellishments, some alphabet letters like stickers and things like that. A lot of the stuff I've kept. I have gotten rid of not gotten rid of, but I put some stuff in the basement. I've put a lot of the Prima flowers and the scrapbooking papers I've put in the basement. This shelf specifically is geared towards like what I'm going to be doing, like things I need to work on, products that I just recently got, like the Arteza, which I'm going to be working with very soon, and some other products here. There's the shrink print and some shrink film and some other products from graphics. I have some stamps. I'm keeping them because sometimes I do refer to them, especially the dies, and I want to make sure that I have them. As you can see, there's some other projects that I can't hang that are right here, including the modem for this room and some stuff that people have sent me. So this box was sent from my friend Nuneka, and this one I made myself, my elephant, so different things. What else do I have here? Oh, some Tim Holtz, more dies and things like that. Some more glitter sequins, some cheap acrylic paint, and some dabbers. So that's good. What else? Let's see, what else did I do? Because I actually just recently organized. My room is never like this. Oh, all my joggle stuff. So I really wanted to keep it all in one place. This was literally on the floor just a week ago. And I ended up this is where all my flowers were. So I actually took those out, put them in my basement because right now I'm not scrapbooking. And I decided that I'm going to put all my joggle stuff. So I have it like my colored pages, like the blank ones, some of the journals, and the discs and some other things. And when I opened this one, it's a big mess, but I have a bunch of old sprays from Prima. And there's the Marabou sprays that I worked with a little while ago. Again, mess, mess, mess. Don't look here. So all my mediums now are in one place, which is great. Okay, what else? Okay, yes. So now I have here alcohol inks, all different types, my waxes. Okay. Then I have some ATC stuff in this box. Some of the pastes, like the shiny pastes from Finnabar, Marabou marbling, and little gemstones and stuff from Prima as well. All the alcohol ink stuff is all together now because I used to have it all over the place. So I have like the Yupo paper. Actually, the Yupo paper is not here, but the other stuff from alcohol inks, whereas all the mediums and also like the stuff to mix it with. So that helps because then I have things categorized together. Let's see. And what do I have here? So I have some tools up there at the top and some embossing powders. So I know I got rid of, not got rid of, but I put in the basement a bunch of embossing powders. I kept the ones that I use the most, which is the clear one, the gold one, the black one, and so forth. I have some tape adhesive, and here are all the embossing powder tools. So like embossing this one and the pens and different things that can help you with embossing. And some other embossing ones that I have as well that are also from like Ranger and other things. I have some extra sprays here. These are Lindy's. I realized that I didn't show you, but in one of the drawers over there are my Distress Oxide sprays. I think it's in that drawer specifically. I just find that it's boring to go through each one of the drawers. What do I have here? So I categorize this according to like products. So here are all the like kind of watercolor stuff, different brands of watercolors, whether it is like liquid watercolor or pen. So there is the ones from, this one doesn't even belong here. There's the ones from, here you can see like Prima, and then there is other brands. This is the Ganzai like Sakura. And then I have the art crayons. And art pencils, so like coloring pencils, watercolor pencils, and crayons, water-soluble crayons, different types. Like there's the Distress ones, there's the Prima ones, Derwent, and I think the scribble sticks are there too. Then besides that, I have some markers at the back from Altenew. Then I have the Zig markers. There's some more Zig markers here, and then I have a full bin full of different types of markers, the odds and ends ones that I don't know what to do with, and they're just sitting in a bin. I also have gelatos, which I kept in a container like this, some chameleon. And here I keep my Tim Holtz stamp platform, a little cutter, and some odds and ends of things. Down here, I haven't emptied it out, but there's a lot of scrapbooking papers and flowers and things like that that I haven't even gotten around to do yet and to clean up. So what else can I show you? Basically, like most of the stuff, I have like a guitar back there. So whenever there's an empty space, I try to put some of my artwork in there because I really, as I said, love to be surrounded by it. I don't sell my artwork, so I like having it around. Oh, I didn't show you this little bit of a messy area, but what it is it's all my cardstock and white papers and things like that. Hold on, I have to close this. So I just kept it. This used to be actually my scrapbooking holder, and now it's just basically for cardstock divided into some colors. So there's blue, reds, whites, blacks, and so forth. So let me just pan around again to show you. So I'm really happy with the room right now. It's such a mess, and it really doesn't look nice. Another thing I wanted to show, not show you, but like point out is that this closet, basically what I do is I store odds and ends in it. It's very, very messy, so I don't even want to show you, but I store extra products for classes, things that I want to alter, and other odds and ends in like bins, canvases, so it works out well as well. And as you can see, it's not a big room. There's a lot of space on the floor, but usually that's covered with a lot of stuff. So I'll just show you one more time going the other way. And I really appreciate you joining me today in this tour of my room. I hope you enjoyed it. I know lots of you have asked me to do it. So thank you so much for joining me. Bye, everyone.